I wanted to speak against this proposal. I think 30 miles an hour is fine. Approximately 57 towns have adopted this provision, but it didn't seem from the State Department of Highway that any of them were around here. I think that 25 is too slow and that most people would think it's 30, think it's 30 based on common convention.
One of the things that we talked about was instead of doing it townwide unless otherwise posted was the opt-in option. So I want to ask the council if they have any comments, but what I want to have at the end of this discussion is an understanding of what we're going to back to the council with, whether it's going to be favorable or unfavorable, and whether it's going to be townwide or, and if it is favorable, whether it's townwide
Right.
or if it's going to be opt-in.
I spoke in favor of it if only the option of opt-in was available, and then those streets would be chosen by the fire chief, the police chief, and DPW. I don't know if we'll have to present that as an amendment to the full council, or if the language is fluid enough that we can just vote it that way, but that's how I feel. Most of the people who will get stopped and cited with a speeding ticket, which is an infraction and it comes with a fine, will probably be speeding on the street they live.
Town council adopts 17C, this measure, as written, no changes. What changes immediately? Do any speed limits change, or does this just?
No,
It only gives the ability to make the changes.
Right.
Nothing actually changes
Nothing actually changes.
based on this measure.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't want it approved where unsigned roads are
Right.
25. Our rules / bylaw need to be written in a way
Right.
that it needs to be approved, in my opinion, approved by the residents and the town manager, and then posted.
Maybe it would be appropriate to move to approve this law with the amending for those conditions.
If we adopt this Mass General Law and then write a bylaw to amend it, but Mass General Law overrides our bylaws by right or statute, however you want to say it, then our bylaw has no teeth and it goes back to this Mass General Law.
It's the whole difference between may and shall.
Okay.
Mass general law says the town, if we accept 17C, may do this. It
Okay.
doesn't say shall or must.
So our bylaw can say shall.
Our
or must.
bylaw can say the conditions under which
Town
we
may.
decide to do this.
Okay.
And we accept Mass General Law 17C. That's a motion.
So you're making a motion that we favorably recommend
Yeah,
to the
I'm
council.
sorry, I'm getting so mixed up here. We forward a favorable recommendation to the town council to accept 17C.
Would the maker of the motion be amenable to amending it to add with the conditions that we stated?
I don't know how much it holds water, but with the caveat that conditions to be set by, through
Bylaw.
discussion and by the bylaw of the town, a new bylaw that will be created to enforce and identify the people responsible for picking or choosing the streets.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nay. I'll abstain. So it passes 3-1-1.